Hi, Aries. I have not done a reading for Cardinal Fire in a very long time, but I'll tell you what happened this morning. I was recording a reading for Aquarius, and I was, it was a very long reading, and when I got up to turn the tape off, I had realized that it wasn't taping, and so usually I'm really angry with myself when that happens, and I try to figure out, well, what went wrong. But I paused for a moment and immediately felt, when we say a message is being channeled from spirit, it's not, we don't hear language in our head. But what was communicated to me was read for Aries. So I think there's something that you guys need to hear, or would be useful for you to hear. I'm feeling like it's a message to reinforce something that you're already doing. I'm not sure. Or just simply to give you some confirmation of something. You may suspect that a certain thing is going on in your life, but you're not sure. And I think that that this is what this message is for. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to look for a... All right, so I'm just going to... tune in here to Spirit and allow the message to come through. For Cardinal Fire, please, for Aries. Spirit, for Cardinal Fire, please, for Aries. What does Aries need to hear this morning? Or whatever time of day it is for you. I'm feeling like there's a very sobering message, a serious message coming through for Aries. Spirit, show me what I am supposed to be telling Aries. Now, what is the message for Aries, please? What is the message? I swear to God, this reading does not want to be recorded. Okay, we got through it. What is the message for Aries, please? What is the message for Aries? All right, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aries. There may also be a Cancer or some kind of water sign involved. For some reason, I think these two are a pair. No, I'm being told that this could be you. It's both. You could be dealing with a Capricorn and at the same time, this energy is the energy that you're in. So somehow, no matter what's happened, someone may have left or taken a trip, traveled. Someone may have tried to gain a victory over you through force, because this is the power of Netza. It forces a victory. This power reigns in their emotion. This person maybe have said to you, no time for romance. This person is interested in a victory for them somehow. They're not looking at you at all. And I think, notice how this person is looking down. They're a little bit sad. I think you're looking at a coin. So you may be sort of thinking, why was this person more interested in money than me? Something, quelque chose comme ça, Spirit says. All right, show me a little bit more, please. Yeah, I think somebody has left. There may have been an actual death of a water sign. I think that somebody refused to make a change that was necessary, a massive change in the way that they thought was needed in order to gain a victory for this pair. I think you were dealing with your twin flame, Aries. We've got major arcana cards here everywhere, but this is something. We've got death and victory. I believe that somehow this has failed, and you may be literally in a state of disbelief right now. You may feel as if there's been an ending as a result of this person leaving. You may be departing. You may feel as though there is going, your whole world is about to transform. I have to see what's under death. Yes, that's usually that comes up when Spirit is just telling me I'm right. Okay. Show me more, please. Oh, no, there's one more card I'm supposed to talk about. Oh, wow. There was something for a very long time that you didn't see. This person had you stressed most of the time. I believe that this person is now as well, is stressed. You could have been dealing with a Gemini. I'm hearing what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. I think your person's intentions all along, for whatever reason, I think they were deceiving you. And I think they were trying to keep you stuck. They may have literally been trying to put you in jail, Aries. Yes, they were lying, stealing, using stealth. This person was bad. This is somebody who, they could have been spying on you as well. They collect information. Yeah, and you thought this was your soulmate. This is the past. I think you're remembering you're remembering what happened. There was a time when we were exchanging this beautiful unconditional love here. What happened? The past has literally transformed into the Six of Cups energy, this sweet, soulmate, kind, loving, warm, fuzzy soulmate energy has now turned into death. What happened? Could be dealing with a Scorpio there. And also, your person may have left you to reunify with a past lover. I think that Aries, okay, can we begin the message for Aries? I feel like that was just a sort of a narrative. Show me more, please. Wow. Couple of things. I'm hearing that, this could, to you, this was your 10 of Cups. I feel like your person brought an end to the possibility of this 10 of Cups. They made some kind of a final decision. They may have already had a family on the side somewhere else. That may be what they were hiding you from. I think that also what was required for you and your twin flame, I'm just going to say that because I believe this is a twin flame reading. What's coming out there? Yeah. There's you, Aries, but this could also be your person who was trying to control everything. What was required of this person was to tune in to Spirit, to the horn of the esoteric, spiritual law, living wisdom, divine living wisdom. Belief in Spirit, belief in God. That's all they needed to do. All these things that they wanted to raise up into the material world, they were trying to do it in a 3D way. You were trying to teach them, look, the power of Spirit is strong enough to raise something up from the dead. Why won't you draw upon Spirit? Aries person, they just wouldn't listen. I don't think they would engage in that transformation. Show me more, please. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius. I think perhaps you were trying to heal them all along. Aries, this could be you, and Aquarius may have been trying to heal you. For this reading, the cross watcher may be Aquarius. Okay. Geez, I wonder how I should post this. I'll make it clear that it's likely that this is for the cross watcher. Now, Aries, I'm getting a big red flag here from Spirit is telling me that no, that for many of you, the Aries was using this energy of healing. And it wasn't working. So, I believe this is for both Aquarius and Aries, okay? I think that's how I'll post it. Somebody who's watching this reading was trying their very best, was constantly, literally blowing the horn of the esoteric, doing everything you could to replenish them, to nourish them on a physical and spiritual way. And I think this person just went into that Netza energy and refused to draw upon that power. Show me more, please. Yeah. I think this could be for Aries and Aquarius. The Emperor needs to heal. The Emperor had the star. Or Aries, you were the star. Yeah, and they left. Somebody left. Could have been a Pisces, a Leo, a Scorpio, another Aquarius, or Taurus. This person got up and left. They may have traveled overseas. Show me more, please. Why did they leave? Show me more. They had other territory. They're having physical relations with somebody else. Okay. I think you were aware of this, but okay, that's, yeah. This person made a very, very fast decision, a fast departure. Someone may have been very angry. I do believe that whoever was very angry, it's about a love situation. This person, this energy has done some damage. Aries, you may have been, or Aquarius, you may have been dealing with an earth sign who did something very quickly. They wanted revenge. They may be seeking revenge right now. This person is capable of doing damage. Show me more, please. Show me more. What does Aquarius and Aries need to hear? Because I feel like this is for both of you. Oh, okay, I'm getting a really loud ringing in my ear right now. I mean, this came up in Aquarius's reading last night, the split. This is an incredible split. You were working in combination with the High Priestess. There are only 3 non-humans or archetypes on the Tree of Life. It's the Fool, which is you, the Magician, and the High Priestess. She is the source of Keter. The Fool, brings, it carries Keter into the top level of the Tree of Life. The Great Father has to process it, but Bina, what you're doing is you're distributing this spiritual, this unconditional love, sprinkling it all over the rest of the arcana, major and minor arcana. You were busy really nourishing and channeling absolute deep faith here. And yet, just look what happened. The person walks away from a reunion okay, this is something that was supposed to come into union, and it didn't. So if you're Aries or Aquarius, or you're cross-watching and this is resonating, this was supposed to come into union in this lifetime, and this person has walked away from it. Yeah. I do believe that an archangel was actually sent in to assist. Your person did not listen. So Spirit went out of, this is the top messenger of God's message. Archangel Michael never fails, but I believe a warble has just been put into the universe. Even this archangel couldn't transform your person. I can tell you right now, there's going to be a great deal of karma. When you defy God like this, when you are aware of God, you've got a good excuse if you just are not aware of God and you haven't gained the insight. But I believe your person did gain the insight, and they abandoned the idea of God. Aries, they abandoned you. They defied the message of God. They defied it. They're almost having a fight with God. You can't, Aries or Aquarius person, you just can't win. You're an idiot. God creates evil. God creates peace. God creates all of those things. This person is looking at money. They were looking at what they had accumulated, and it just wasn't enough, even though this is Venus in Aries, where the Emperor and the Empress finally come together. And look at their attitude toward it. Let go, see if there's something better. There is never anything better than the Emperor and the Empress finally coming together. They were not happy with 4 of Wands energy. Venus in Aries, are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Show me more. Now this card is wanting to come out. Yeah. And you know what? Several times it was made clear to them that what was being handed to them was not like things, or it was not ordinary. This was, on the outside, it may not have looked different from these cups, but it was extraordinary. It was a gift from God. You might have manifested something for them, and they were ungrateful. They treated it like it was a regular cup. It's just despicable, the indifference and the attitude and ego of this person. Could have been dealing with a Cancer there. Oh boy. There is a very deep betrayal here. I also feel that your person is in this energy right now. I think that what's happening here is some kind of transformation has occurred. This is the fruits of your labor. They are now finally feeling some emotion, but what they're feeling is the heartache of losing you. They may be crying, but they had the chance. They had the Empress right there, and they put 3 swords in her heart. No wonder they're miserable. I do believe there's another energy coming out here. I believe that a higher power is kicking in here. They may have also been very stubborn and said, they may be bucking God here. Because they may have viewed spirit as like the Catholic Church does, as you're separate from God. God is separate from you. God is above you. You can't co-create with God. I apologize to anyone who subscribes to Catholicism, but I think most modern Catholics are a bit more spiritual than this person who says, my way is the highway. It's what I say or nothing at all. He's got things over his ears. I don't need to hear you. But you know what this Hierophant is constantly doing? Trying to get advice from the High Priestess. She won't speak to him. This is the doctrine of external religion, of religion without any spirit. There's that pomposity here, the keys, to the golden gates are here. This triple crown, this person thinks highly of themselves. Not because of what's on the inside, but the outside. So the person you were dealing with was probably very conformist. They probably thought that you weren't, that you were defying God, that you were a bad person. How ironic. You were 10, 20, a million times more spiritual than this person. I think this person didn't have any faith at all. Show me more, please. What's the message to Aries or Aquarius? Yeah, you could have been dealing, yeah. I think the message here, it's just a reinforcement that this person was not ready to evolve. This person is supposed, but it could be Capricorn. This is Aries. This person is supposed to turn into the King of Pentacles, but because he's so focused on money and things in the 3D, he refuses to allow anything to change. He's only focused on money, power, and control. He's built this city behind him, but he sits on this cold, hard, concrete bench, And you, Aries, I think, had a lot of intuition. You might have manifested some things for this person that he didn't even know about. Show me more. Yeah, I think the message here is that you did effect some transformation. And also you could have ended it with this person, but I think the message here is you did make a huge difference. You just haven't seen it yet. Yes, my dear, you have. Very powerful energy here. You were drawing, you had the knowledge of the High Priestess, the knowledge of all the substantive knowledge, all the unconscious knowledge, the conscious knowledge of the past, present, future, all knowledge of all creation. What's underneath here? Yes, Spirit is telling me I'm right. I do believe that on an intuitive level, you are aware that in ending this, the only way to transform was to withdraw your energy, because that's when the transformation would occur, I believe. Okay, so you may not have been meant, this, you withdrawing your energy, you rejecting them, they've been very selfish. I believe is the only way that this can come into union, but I'm hearing in the next lifetime. I'm not kidding. I can see you guys kind of chuckling, but yeah, because this person was engaging in trickster, one-upping, very childish energy, selfish. They were selfish. And they just wanted to look like to others like they won. They were selfish. They may have hidden you. You were their 9 of Cups, Aries or Aquarius. You were their 9 of Cups. You may have been dealing with a Pisces. What should Aries, Spirit, what other than withdrawing their energy has created transformation in itself, and that Aries person is likely heartbroken over the loss of Aries or Aquarius? What else does Aries or Aquarius here need to know? Ooh, goodness. Wow. There is a victory coming. There is a truth that will emerge from this ending. There is a victory. Just look at the disparity in that split. Oh, Aries or Aquarius, your 4 of Wands is coming in. It may be a Scorpio. There will be a massive victory for you in the energy of the 4 of Wands. Oh, let's just see what's under here. Yeah, and look at this. Move on, walk away. But the 8 of Cups, this man is heading for fresher water. You could have chosen to stay, but I believe you've left, and it's hard to leave something when the cups are still standing. But you knew this water was becoming stagnant. This is why there are no ripples in the water. There's only a little tiny ripple. You are gone in search of fresher water. Okay? All right. Spirit, there's one more message I'm hearing besides this. Yeah, what you don't know, and you may intuitively know it. You may be dealing with a Cancer. Have an unshakable faith here. My ears are ringing off the hook right now. What is it that Aries or Aquarius doesn't know? Wow. You have been victorious in transforming this person. This is Jupiter in Libra. This person, you thought, this person, it was a total, you had just sort of given up on this person. They may be dead to you, because they just wouldn't change. But what happened was this person, during a period of no contact, you actually taught them how to be grateful for something. I believe that they're feeling here through this period of no contact. By you withdrawing your energy, it is the only way of them understanding that they should have been grateful for you. And when this person does that, in this stained glass window, there is a bishop of some kind, and that person is blessing another person. A person is receiving a blessing, but it is only through withdrawing your energy, Aries or Aquarius, that this victory, this clarity can be attained. And you have it. This is a victory. This is not a defeat. There is a victory. Yep. So right now, here you are, Aries, in no contact mode. I think that you perhaps may be grateful that something is over. You may be meditating. And I think that the message could be to meditate and be grateful for the things that you have. I think you already are. But what you don't know is that you're going to receive a blessing here. You may be in absolutely no contact with your person. Show me a little bit more, please, Spirit. Wow. Oh, look at this. Just look what's underneath here. I believe that what's happening here, Aries or Aquarius, is that you managed to tap into the Akashic records, because she is the source. She is likened to the Akashic records. It is where the divine wisdom lives. The divine wisdom that was only revealed, to the most ancient of spiritual leaders. It's similar. The wisdom that you have is like, I think they call it Prisca Theologia. It is living wisdom. It is the one common truth, that threads through all religions. It is the original message of spirit. There are some Greek religious texts that they're, we call it Hermeticism. I think there are 17 codes or 17 Vedas or treatises. I don't know what they call them. They were formed about 300 years after Christ was born in ancient Egypt. So what's interesting about that, about those texts, is that they surrounded around this philosophy. It's not a religion, but it is a very ancient philosophy, and it's powerful. It is very, it's focused on unconditional love. You can't put a label on it. And it's what Hermes Trismegistus was, the magician, subscribed to. It involves channeling spirit, obtaining things in the physical through faith in God, an unshakable faith in God, a lack of fear, through your faith in God, and you were managing to channel this energy. The High Priestess was speaking to you, Aries. It's a great. The High Priestess is speaking to you now. I'm hearing. Okay, may we have the High Priestess's message, please. May we have. It's right there, whatever it is. Wow. There is victory in defeat, I'm hearing. Death is an ending of something. Something is dead to you. The king is dead to you. Things are not ever going to be the same. But two things. You have made a massive difference. You have transformed that person. You may not see the effects of it yet, but you have transform that person. I also believe that spirit is acting on your behalf. This horse and this messenger of death here is said to be the reincarnation of one of the Knights Templar. The Knights Templar were great warriors. They were spiritual warriors and in Europe, and they were based on spirituality. They had churches everywhere. I'm sure you've heard of Masonic temples, but these guys, they nourished the church. They believed so strongly in spirit. They didn't put a label on people. They helped people. They brought food to the poor. But they were able to manifest things through unshakable faith in this angry, evil, jealous French king in the 1400s. He was so jealous of them that he published this decree, this letter, and had all the king's soldiers round up of the sneak attack the Knights Templar and charge them with heresy, which, back then was simply, the charge of heresy was saying, hey, what you're saying isn't true. Can you imagine that people could be charged criminally for trying to spread a loving philosophy? But we also put Jesus to death. We arrested and put him to death because we didn't think that, and we all have to take responsibility as a human race for these things. We judged when we did that. And all that Jesus was doing was trying to refine what the teachings of Moses. But because at that time, I think that it had gone, the 10 Commandments had really gone too far. And Jesus was trying to fine tune them a little bit. No, you don't have to stone a woman if she has cheated on her husband. Jesus actually, that is where the phrase, let he amongst you cast the first stone came from. Anyway, I won't go into that, but here we have a victory in the end. You were able to communicate this message. It was dead on the mark. There is a victory. You were using the arrows of love. You were effective. And I believe that some kind of transformation of this person, some evidence of this is going to be communicated to you. I believe that you may intuitively know this. What is the final message, please, for Aries or Aquarius, whoever is resonating with this, finding this to resonate? What is the final message here? It is right here. Wow. You see, this is called karma. Part of, I believe that Spirit did have planned for you and your person to come together. Now, there's two possibilities here. Either they do transform and it comes together, or if it does not, if you've brought an end to this, part of your karma, it's a karmic reward, is that Spirit is going to bring in a plan B. This is raising something up from the unmanifest to the manifest, and here it is. There is, you will have your 10 of Cups. Spirit says it must be so. The horn of the esoteric is being blown. Whoa. Do you know why you're getting this 10 of Cups? Because Aries or Aquarius, you chose correctly. And they didn't. You based your choice of your person, whether it worked out or not, on the correct spiritual choice. Who knows what they did? I believe that they chose wrong. They chose something out of lust, because he's just looking at her body there. And because of that, Spirit is going to make sure that you have your 10 of Cups. The alternative message is that if your person draws upon Spirit, if they do place some emphasis, if they listen to the message that you were trying to give them, if they blow the horn of the esoteric, you may just have your 10 of Cups, but Aries or Aquarius to end up with the 10 of Cups and the Lovers as a result. Whoa, this is powerful. Don't change a thing. Congratulations. Let me know if it resonates.